What's up, marker heads? It's Karen from Art by Karen E. Haley. The last video I posted was the first part of this picture, I guess. In that video we saw me coloring Pinkie Pie, and in this one we're going to be coloring Arcanine and a gigantic cake. So I hope you like it. I'm trying to keep my intros and outros a little shorter because I wanted to fit more Q&A questions into these. So let's just get into the Q&A questions. My 57th question comes from TNewK89. I'm not sure if I'm saying that wrong. I probably am, because I'm not very good at pronunciation. They ask, what are challenging things for you to draw, like certain poses or textures? Actually, I love to do texture of any sort, so texture's not a hard part, or not a hard thing for me to represent, I guess. And posing's pretty fun. I know I still need to work on anatomy with people. Animals are a lot easier for me for some reason. I just feel less creepy staring at an animal and trying to learn how to draw it than I do staring at a person, I guess. But so poses and textures aren't really a difficult thing for me to do. Looking down on a character from above, that perspective is really hard. I don't have very good depth perception in real life, so depth perception is really bad for me. Something else that's really difficult, things that are difficult for me to do are like mech robots, cars, anything with a lot of straight lines like houses. I'm just not, I'm just not very good at perspective, and I'm not very good at square things. Straight lines hate me. People ask if I have trouble drawing men, and I really don't. I really actually prefer to draw men than women. Probably like 25% of my OCs are female and the rest are male. So I guess really difficult things for me are just, I can do animals, I can do anything nature related, I love to do water, stuff like that. I'm just not very good with buildings or machinery. So I've been trying to work on machinery and it's going okay, but I still have a lot of ways to go, so I'm not really willing to show you guys a lot of artwork with machinery or perspective because I'm kind of shy about it, because I'm not very good at it, and I can recognize that. My 58th question comes from Tejina911, who asks, what is your favorite color family that you enjoy working with in Copic markers? I really love to use greens, blue-greens, and blues. My picture is dominated by blues and greens. In pretty much everything that I do. There are a lot of blues and greens in my artwork because I love to do water scenes and I love to do nature scenes. So I'd have to say greens and blues are definitely my favorite color families. If you're talking about a certain like number family, I guess it would have to be probably the B21 through B29 color group. These colors are just perfect for nighttime sky pictures, and I use them for water and just all sorts of stuff. Of course, I use them mixed with other colors. I love to layer colors and mix colors with Copics, so my pictures aren't strictly one color group, I guess, one number family. I usually tend to mix between different color groups just because I like to have more depth in my artwork. So I don't know, it just really depends on the picture, but I really like to work with blues and greens and blue-greens. So yeah. My 59th question is from Dragon Artist 24, who asks, what do you do about colors that bleed into an area that should be white? Usually when this happens, I take my I keep wanting to say multi-liner. I've done this take like 5 times. My Copic blender. I take my Copic blender. If I can say that, I'm good. Okay. I take my blender and I color from the edge of the bleed, the outermost edge of the bleed, back towards the line art, and usually that fixes it. But if it doesn't, and the background is just supposed to be white, which doesn't normally appear in my artwork, I usually put a lot of background detail in my pictures. All of my commissions come with background in the base price. People aren't charged extra because I prefer a background in my artwork. But if color bleeds over the lines into a white area and the blender trick doesn't work, I just go over it with a white multi-liner. I mean, white gel pen. I got multi-liners on my mind right now, I guess. I must be needing to ink something. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, if it's just supposed to be a white background and I don't and the color doesn't disappear with the blender trick, then I just go over it with a gel pen, a white gel pen, because if the background's just going to be white, it doesn't matter if it's gel pen or not. So that's usually what I do. Alright, well that's it for the Q&A questions for this video. I hope you really like the coloring in this one. I really love the way that I did Arcanine's face, personally. A lot of people kind of think, oh, Arcanine's like a giant tiger creature, and I've always seen him as a giant dog because, I mean, canine is in his name. I don't know, but I think that a lot of people see him as like a lion-tiger creature, which is a really cool idea too. But whatever you think Arcanine's supposed to look like is cool with me, I guess. I don't know. The frosting on this was really hard to do. I wasn't really sure how to texture frosting. But anyway, that's really pretty much the whole video. And thanks so much for watching. I hope you check in on the next part when we color the ferrets and the background. And have a great day!